about your interpersonal and interpersonal state. And we have formulated some questions we're about to ask. The first question from interpersonal is how do you balance your time in work and your family?
I usually balance through giving quality time to my family. Quality time is not only long periods of time, no? Because if I equal the time with my work and my family, it's only when the time that I give to my family is only very short. But what I did is the quality time. Quality time is to really let my family feel my presence, and not just my presence, but my loving presence to them.
So next question, how do you overcome problems and challenges?
First of all is to be humble enough to accept if the problem was created by my mistakes. And second is to examine myself, the capacity that I have in order that I can be able to face the challenges. I know that there will be no extra amount of challenges that I need every day, but God always provides enough challenges that is also enough from my strength.
The third question, how do you resolve conflict within self?
Usually, I always find time to be quiet if there are conflicts within myself. And second, not just to be quiet, that only a mere silence, but a pondering and reflective silence. And then later on, I will ask help, in order that I will be able, even to ask help from the expert, in order that I can really resolve that conflict. Because I know the most difficult conflict that will exist in man is the conflict within self, within self. And in fact, the hardest enemy is ourselves. And that is why we need experts in order to resolve that. But of course, to be open that we need help.
Fourth question from interpersonal. And how do you improve or enhance your teaching skills?
I always enhance my teaching skills by being open to new knowledge, new privileges to learn new things. Being a teacher, like attending seminars, attending workshop and other trainings, and then open to videos of how methods are introduced through technologies nowadays, and at the same time to still be able to still continue my love in reading books.
Action.
So the last question is, how long have you been a teacher and why?
I've been teaching for 32 years. But here in CIT University, it's my 29th year being a teacher in the junior high school department. Now, why is it that it's been a long time, being a teacher? It's because really I love teaching, and I know that my passion is teaching.
So next, now we will have the interpersonal questions. First question, how do you resolve conflict with others?
First is to find time to also know more of others, most especially in the workplace, my co-teachers, and by giving myself time with them and to know more about them. But of course, if there is a personal conflict with my co-teacher, I will really confront, but in a nice way, But to put space, I as much as possible, I don't want to be impulsive, to react right away, but to give space for a while, and then later on, if I'm already calm, I have to approach and confront the teacher politely, my co-teacher politely. And of course, to be humble enough to accept also my fault.
The second question is, how do you deal with education students?
always deal with them in an atmosphere that this student or the students must have the feeling that they have a part, a very important part in the class. And at the same time, to give them assignments according to their interest, and at the same time to make themselves discover that their life is useful.
Third question from interpersonal. So, do you feel sympathy with students that are failing grades?
Yes, of course. That is why I don't judge right away students with failing grades that they are dull, no? But I always find time to help them in terms of knowing, personally their problems, if ever they are open, and then later on to discover also if they are willing to be helped and they are open for the help that I'll be offering to them. I really feel sympathy because I am not only looking at the student, I am also looking at the parents and at the guardians that really give their efforts and sacrifices just that student has to be in school.
What advices can you give to those who are aspiring to become teachers?
That they have to find out if they really love teaching, and the most, the same as I have discovered myself, that really their passion is teaching.
The last question is, what measures would you do to improve a student's life?
I always have to guide them and to give them advices that to be a student is not just a mere part of life, not just